Good evening, everyone. Sorry. So we have all learned about the PCT procedure, the PCT route, the strategies that companies employ, how to use PCT. So this, by way of this presentation, I would like to discuss strategies before filing PCT. How can you use the existing WIPO database and intelligence created by that data for filing your own PCT applications? This is a summary of the discussion which we are having since beginning of today's event. The advantage of the PCT system, cost, flexibility, and it helps in efficient portfolio management. So I'll skip this. The importance of us having an IP strategy within an organization is to have a proper sync between IP strategy and business strategy. How this can be achieved? IP team has to be in sync with the business team, and business team has to be in sync with the R&D team, which again has to be in sync with the IP team. So these three wings of a company has to work together. This is an example. How can IP team help in taking business decisions? IP team can help in providing IP positioning of competitors by way of which you can take business decisions. What are challenges faced by R&D departments? Major challenge is funds. Funds are always limited. Therefore, wise allocation of budget is always a target. So, in-house IP professionals and R&D professionals, they have to balance their in-house work versus outsourced work. That right balance sometimes affects the IP strategy of a company. Now, this is a case study where I'll be spending most of my time, which is called innovation landscape. How can I use existing PCT database to create an innovation landscape and design a business strategy around that? How this can be used? PCT database can be used to determine scale and intensity of patenting activity. You can assess level of collaboration between industry, academia, and government. You can evaluate quality of patenting activity. Therefore, you can identify the target markets. You can use patents as indicators of R&D performance. It is not a direct indicator, but it is a valid indicator. You can extract and analyze PCT data to determine inventive activity, scope, intensity, collaboration, and impact in a particular technology sector. Once you have data in place, you can use data metrics to develop technology sectors, landscape, inventors landscape, applicants landscape, regions and countries. For example, which all sectors are most active for a particular market? Which all inventors are filing most of PCT patent applications? Who are the applicants? In what all regions are they filing PCT applications? The national phase entry. Or from what all region the PCT applications originate? The countries where they file. This is an example of such a data metric analysis. Supposedly you want to analyze the technology sector, you can use PCT patent database and then you can use as data to map all the results in accordance with jurisdictions. So you can see, okay, number of patents filed in US, Europe, and thereby you can have a sense of business strategy that, okay, we have this data in front of us, how should we launch our product? So this is a good metric to decide that. Another way of analyzing PCT database is to have a ratio of like, okay, what all in my applicant categories are filing how many applications. For example, if in a particular category, there are more number of individual applicants as compared to corporations, that means you can go forward with the route of in-licensing. You can approach the inventors and then you can ask for license. If research organizations are filing number of patents, you can have a strategy accordingly. Similarly, you can have a separate data metric for big companies and SMEs. Citation benchmarking. This is very important. This is a very important way to analyze what all patents are valuable for a particular technology. I'll just briefly tell you about citation. There are two types of citation in patents. One is forward citation, one is backward citation. So very quickly an example. Supposedly a patent A was published 5 years back. Patent B is published today. Today patent B cites patent A as a reference. So for patent B, patent A is backward citation. For patent A, patent B is forward citation. So what this data helps is, you can have citation metric in front of you. How many times a patent application has been cited? If a particular application has been cited more number of times, that means it is technologically important for that particular technology sector. Subsequently, number of citations a patent application receives can be used to determine the positive relation to its economic value. If an application is cited in most number of applications in that particular sector, that means the technology covered by the claims of that application, those are economically important in that technology sector. Among forward citation and backward citation, forward citation is mostly used for patent valuation. If a patent application which was filed 5 years back is being cited now in most number of applications, that means the value of that patent is more as compared to other patents filed during that tenure. So if supposedly someone is undertaking an assignment of IP valuation or patent valuation, that patent is very important. This all can be done by using PCT database. Therefore, it can be said that number of forward citations a patent can receive, it highlights the technological importance of that patent for development of subsequent technologies. We all use smartphones today, we all use technologies, but Bluetooth and all those technologies, they are Wi-Fi, all those features are covered by the core technology patents. So if you see the applications filed today, they will cite those important patents. So that is how citations help you in determining what all patents are important among the pool of patents. Conclusion. How all this data help you in finalizing a strategy? We all know filing PCT is a very beneficial route as compared to Paris Convention. But what about business point of view? If you have this kind of data matrix in front of you, you can identify valuable inventions. Those valuable inventions can be used to formulate a patent strategy, which is always in sync with the business strategy. So this way there will never be a disconnect between the patent department and the business department. With this, I would like to